that no empire lasts forever, and in the case of the Umayyad Sultanate in Crusader Kings 3, it usually only lasts a year. This happens because the vassals are very disloyal, and you literally start the game in a civil war. But what if we stopped it? My name is Koifish, and today I'm going to save the Umayyad Dynasty and keep the empire together using whatever means necessary. This is an incredibly hard challenge, and to pull this off, we'll have to do some creative strategies, including using a to do against my enemies, and then them into submission. Let us begin. We're going to start in the 867 start date and play as the glorious al-andalus under Sultan Muhammad ibn Abd al-Rahman of al-Andalus. And as you can see, he starts at war, which is very difficult. And to make this even harder, I'm going to enable Iron Man, meaning I cannot load any saves. If I lose, I lose. I get one shot at this, one opportunity. Now we are a part of a thing called the Iberian struggle, which is a very fun little special event. This introduces a lot of different game mechanics into the game, but all you need to know is we are at war. King Alfonso III Ordóñez, a Spaniard of Asturias, is trying to claim a lot of land from me, all of Portugal. That's a large duchy. We have slightly more soldiers than him, but that's not the problem. The real problem is the fact that there's a rebellion in the frontier district, which happens to be the same area he's trying to conquer, but also all of this. And they have more troops than I do. And if that wasn't bad enough, in about a few months, we're going to have the rest of my disloyal vassals launch a dissolution war, which is basically them trying to destroy my top title and become independent. Because my vassals absolutely hate me. Not good. Now the first thing we can do to counter this is to switch out our council and get people that deserve to be here actually here. We want people with a lot of soldiers to be represented here. Emir Bakr over here, you're not a very good chancellor. I'm gonna have to fire you. And Emir Muhammad Abdal al-Wahhab, he has only 2 intrigue. Means he's very bad at keeping me alive, which is not exactly optimal when you're a very hated sultan and everyone's trying to kill you. Now our character is not exactly great at anything, but the thing he sucks at the most is intrigue, meaning it's going to be very easy to kill this man. So we have to keep him protected at all costs. With my first dynasty legacy, I'll pick House of Warriors for more prowess and better knight effectiveness. And our lifestyle is into Overseer, which is all about keeping your country safe. We're gonna need this because, newsflash, everyone's trying to kill me. But the one thing that will actually save us is the fact that we have a lot of sons. So we will marry these off for strong alliances. Use anything to help us when the enemies come knocking. Of course, these are mostly with my vassals, meaning when they revolt openly against me, they won't be called into the defense of the empire as they're trying to kill it. Not good. We also need more spouses, as we're a Muslim and we are allowed to have 4 wives. As 3 more wives than I'm used to. We'll start by inviting some knights. And as we desperately need money, I'll sell some titles. Smaller ones, not actual land. Then we'll spend that gold to increase our men-at-arms regiments, so that we can actually fight back. Now, as we're on the defensive, and there's a lot of mountains here where we're fighting, I'll get some pikemen and some light footmen. It's not much, but it will do. Then we need to quickly raise our army. They can replenish on the go. We take our great alliances, and then send them to the front line. We need to defeat the frontier rebels in the Sheikdom of Malagon. Now, he outnumbers us, but we have a better commander and better men-at-arms. So hopefully we'll be able to pull this one off. And if we lose, well, that's really bad. Now get in there! Come on! For the glory of the dynasty! For the Umayyads! Down with you rebel scum! I sent in my tax collector to beat them up. It's like the IRS, that they're secretly arming with a bunch of weapons. Here we go, as the first one defeated. Now we could push for his capital here, but that's gonna be very well defended, as the city walls of Toledo give immense defender advantage here. But we'll do it! It'll be 8 months of sieging, but then we'll be done. But of course, someone is trying to claim the throne of Sultan Muhammad. Who is that? That's me! They're trying to steal my throne! It was King Alfonso, the king of Asturias, who's actively against me. Get out of here, traitorous scum! Alright, we've taken the first holding here. Very good. But we need to be careful because this man is about to have sieged all of the Portuguese lands here. And when he does, he gets a lot of war score and I more or less lose the war. I need a better alliance. Just anyone that can come help me. I could ally with the Aghlabid Sultanate. Sultan Muhammad ibn Ahmad, the drunkard of, well, whatever this land is. That's gonna be good. Now he's currently at war with the Basilius. Not optimal, guys. We need to stick together for the realm. But it's better than nothing, so we'll call him in. And here's Jakub. a glorious prowess warrior. We'll hire him and conscript him into my army. I'll also make him my accolade, the first of the battle line. It means my army is gonna do way more damage. And we need that if we're gonna defeat well, Spaniards and rebels. Here we go. We caught the Alfonso bastard over in Aveiro. Our army outnumbers his, so we should be able to easily defeat him here. There you go. Glorious. Now the lands he's trying to conquer happens to be land that belongs to the revolt. And as long as we hold his capital here in Tulla, we are getting ticking war score. Meaning, we just have to hold it and then we win. There we go. We're well on our way to winning this war. The Frontier District Rebellion. That's the thing we do have to put down. And I got another daughter. Perfect. That's an alliance. There's Amir Dividad. He's the Caliph spy master. Sure, buddy. I just need your troops. And I think we managed to catch the rebels as they're moving through a mountain pass, meaning they don't have any food left. Come on, have at you! Dear lord, we're truly outnumbered, but his pikemen are being countered to kingdom come by my Mbarisu, great and glorious warriors. Come on, defeat them! Yes! There we go. This means I will get dread, which is good. People fear me. I'll get prestige and more legitimacy. And more importantly, I capture the rebels and will quickly revoke his title, which will give me more soldiers, which means I can actually keep the empire together. And we can give these to my sons, which should be more loyal. Now, we turn our army against the Spaniards. The Umayyads will not fall. Al-Andalus stands strong. Now, of course, the main goal here is to end the struggle for Iberia. And there's a bunch we could do, but the best one is dominance. To do this, we need to more or less hold the entire goddamn Iberian peninsula. But if we don't break, we don't have to worry about it. And we retake Portugal, and then we go to defeat the Spaniards. Oh, Mohammed! What? Are you trying to seize my lands? Get the hell into prison, buddy. Now leave the prison for gold. There we go. One last battle with the King Alfonso. Take this, you Spanish dog! Go dance the Macarena somewhere else. He's involved in Navarrese. Is that your brother? I think all of the Spaniards are brothers. We're gonna counter the siege here and try to take some lands from him. That's gonna make him really keen on submitting to me. But Shikrub, my brother-in-law, he's gonna claim on all of my kingdom. That's not good. We can't be having this sort of infighting like this. We need to stand united. Talking about united though, here's my lads. And they're helping me attack. Glorious. And would you look at that? King Alfonso's claimant, Vimara Vimaranes, he died. He was killed by Hassan Kaidar. God damn it! Glorious! And that was the first onslaught of attacks. We have survived and our empire is still intact. Very good! So to celebrate, we'll start this legend about my most devoted life, and to spread it we need a court poet, a court musician, and most importantly, a court chronicler. Now, I need to go on the offensive. We can't do a struggle clash, which means we take a county one step inward. That's gonna cost a lot of prestige. Now we want to move towards hostility, because this is the only way to end the struggle with dominance. And to be able to pull this off, we need to completely control Iberia. And to make this go a bit faster, I'm going to convert to Mulvaladism, the local variant of Islam. Now, we go on conquest. And we'll snipe up these smaller holdings. One county counts over here, and we can easily have bend the knee to us. The trick is to never show weakness, because once you do, yeah, just as I said, revolt. And this one wants to lower crown authority, and it's a lot stronger than us. So to offset this, we're gonna get some very good bodyguards. They'll keep me alive, but they can also terrify the court. This will gradually increase my dread, which makes people afraid of me, which makes people less likely to mess with me. There you go. 1 War 1. Glorious! I will give these to my sons. It's a great way to get people that are loyal actually into my vassals. And here comes the third civil war. This one to lower my power in a liberty faction. We say no. We are gonna fight until the very bitter end. I don't care who al-andalus sends to me. I won't bend the knee. My own damn vassals in open revolt. We'll break them one by one. Here we go. First battle. Battle of La Puebla de Montalban. Get in here. You're just gonna watch as we fight? You lout. They took my capital. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm gonna march with the troops of the Caliph and hopefully we'll be able to pull this off. But now the Navarrese are offering to join me. As like mercenaries? That's odd. I thought you were Catholic. I guess they're willing to put their differences aside. But what's not good is the fact that they got my goddamn wife. Give her back. You know what? Duke Ermengillo of Gutierrez, House Mendes, I'll have him be a mercenary for me. And we'll get generation of belligerents, which means we have better pursuit efficiency. Nice. Alright, we got the mercenaries, we got the Caliph. It is time to battle him. Have at you, you vile dog! You rebel! Dear lord. Emir Abdal al-Rahman is a great and glorious warrior. He's a blade master, has 20 martial, and is a brilliant strategist. Gotta be careful with this guy. There we go. Rebel properly dealt with. Hey, stop trying to seize my capital. Get out of there. That's where I live. That's my house. Now the Spaniards are willing to help. Get out of here, Spaniards. I don't need your help. That's an insult. Come on, conquer faster. Keep the realm together. Why is everyone like a wannabe mercenary? It's like a berserk fanfiction. There we go. The revolt is put down. Glorious. Now, this isn't just short-term gains. This is us gradually replacing the bastards that are my vassals with my sons that are, well, at least more obedient. And it's no small amount of land gains I'm making. There's a whole big old duchy. Let's just hope he doesn't attack me. That would be awkward. Prince Abdallah, you're my favorite son. Oh, hello, Prince Al-Mundir. You're also my favorite son. Local man kicks out all of the rulers in the government and replaces them with his sons. I'm not a corrupt dictator. Also, my beloved wife has been captured. You know what we can do to save her? That's right, we divorce her. When I said unorthodox tactics, I meant it. We have 4 more wives. I can just get another one. This one's younger and more beautiful. Perfect. Though there's already a very, very angry faction. And this one is ruled by my son? My son I just gave land to. Why are you plotting to steal my kingdom? I'm your dad. Then of course there's the Catalonian Mozarabic Christians. They don't want to be ruled by a Muslim. Okay, fair enough. We're not really pushing for religious unity here. More like a kill anyone that thinks differently. But that's the name of the game. No, the actual name of the game is Crusader Kings 3. I feel like that first title I said would not get approved. Let's conquer up the small count. Glorious! 1 battle and I captured the count himself. That's a quick, easy war right there. We can't keep this land ourselves. I guess I'll give it to my brother-in-law. But I've not got any more sons that crave for land and power. I guess it would be Prince Mushin. A sickly newborn child. Who's better for government, huh? Hey, if America in modern times can be ruled by old geriatric men that keep shitting themselves at press conferences, this county can be ruled by a 0-year-old baby. Got a long future ahead of you in the Senate, my boy. Damn, it's already happened. I was worried about this one. Sheikh al-Sabah ibn Abdul al-Rahman of Murcia is, well, first of all, very old, as he has bad bones, bad heart, stupid brain, infirm body, and cloudy eyes. He's also the most sinful Muslim to have ever lived, as he's greedy, arbitrary, and lustful. This man, this wicked bag of bones, excuse for a pious leader, is trying to destroy the realm, my realm, together with Wali Suleiman. They don't have enough power yet. But if I were to be beaten in the field of battle and my army is destroyed, they're gonna sweep in and take that opportunity. And now, someone is trying to claim my throne again. Stop! I just want to unite the Umayyads! I just want the Spanish crown to be one! Damn! I didn't know the Asturians were gonna defend these guys. Could we maybe call in someone? Hey, you wanna help me out? What about you? I just need a few more troops to sort of even the combat here. If I send my tax collector, we might be able to win this. But it's already putting us at risk with this destroying the realm revolt. We have to be brave! Get in there! The Battle of Lerma! Oh, it's you again, Alfonso. You notice this? Is your wife cosplaying Illidan from World of Warcraft? You are not prepared. Oh, right. She's actually blind. My bad, man. Let's fight. Oh, it's even, but I think I'm gonna win. Oh, we pulled through. Good. Now we quickly seize this holding, and I think we've actually gained quite a lot of men-at-arms from conquering titles. But now, this fat, jolly man, Joffre Lieda, a peasant leader that is brave, zealous, and diligent. Dear God, if it wasn't for the fact that you're my enemy, I'd like to have you as my friend. No, you cannot have Barcelona and Portugal and Tulla for the Mozarabic Catalonians. I'm gonna have to kill you for this. I bet he doesn't even have a large army. His army is larger than mine, and I'm only being helped by this small child. Not good. He's also gotten himself captured. And now the drunkard of Aghlabid is calling me in for a war. He's also being disiluded. That's not good. My strongest and most nearby ally is about to lose his realm. What the hell? We need to stand united. Lest the Catholics will win. And now my son died. Hisham! He drowned! No, it's not good at all. He didn't even have any kids. Please, no more boating trips. The Umayyads cancel all. Hey! I'm in the hammam. I'm having a good time. And I'm chilling with Alaman Ahmad. Your Highness, he whispers. Last night, Prince Al-Mundir of Balashinya, your son, was in here in the bathhouse with an entourage of unshaven miscreants. My brother in Allah, have you seen us? Then they engaged in acts I could scarcely believe myself and proved unwilling to be evicted. Are you saying that my son, Oh yeah, he smokes weed. Fine, I'll denounce him because I'm a good Muslim. Please, son, don't do unspeakable acts in the bathhouse. Do it somewhere else. There we go. The al-andalus conquest is done. Very good. Now I need to beat up these revolts. Here you go, 1-year-old. Take the title from me. Dear Lord, we've been at war for how long? It just keeps on going. Alright, come on. Let's win over these bastards. Oh, that's him. That's him. That's Joffre. Oh, but we win. Glorious. First bit of rebels done. Oh no, they took Madinat al-Muluk. That's my home country. That's my territory there. That's my holding. Get out of here. There we go. Whew. Survived that revolt as well. When I said this was challenging, I meant it. We're being absolutely pounded. Oh, and would you believe it? There's another independence war. And this one is even worse. It's the Catalonians again. Joffre, I have an offer for you. What if you convert? Oh no. Oh no. This man is not willing to abandon Christ. You're willing to be ransomed? He's broke. Oh, well, fine. I guess I kill you then. I can't. I'm too compassionate and generous. Damn it. Is anyone else here good at fighting? Alvar? Wanna become a Muslim? No. Me roaming around the prison asking if anyone wants to convert to Islam and fight for the glory of the Umayyads. It doesn't work like that. We'll ransom them all off. Get out of here. Dear Lord, I'm just trying to unite the realm. At least Jakub over here is doing his best. Dear Lord, you've been through the ringer, haven't you? They took your face, they beat you up, and you're an old man. You know the saying, fear old men in a profession where men die young. I think this man has died a few times on the inside and outside. And we should fear him for the reason that he looks like Iron Man. I'll hire a few more warriors. Murad and Wahid. This man Wahid in a closet for 15 years. But now he's come out. Congratulations. What if we take my son to do something good for once and have him increase control in Portugal? Just beat up the Portuguese until they stop revolting. Now I'd like to give a big sock to King Alfonso, but he's actually being raided by King Björn Ironside. The Swedes have gone on vacation to Spain. This is truly historically accurate. There's also the matter of the Navarrese. We could attack them, but right now I think my army is needed to help my ally. Hello ally, I've come to you in your moment of help. I am to beat up your enemies. And would you look at that? I captured the very leader himself, Emir Said ibn Isli. He's taken out. The Aghlabids are safe. I can disband my army for a while and let them rest. Jakub sadly died from his internal injuries. That's no bother though, as Hashim Aslamid takes over. Hashim ibn al-Aziz. He's a glorious blade master. He's gonna do well. You're gonna do well, kid. You're gonna go far. Now I'd like to do this war, a struggle clash, but I'm gonna need a lot more prestige from that. And to get more prestige, I need more gold. I'll invite some religious exiles. Why not? Hey, it's Ismail. He has 4,000 exiles of the Mulvadi faith. Yeah, you're welcome. Get in here. But now, my Chancellor Emir Abdel Rahman, an old man that can barely stand up, is trying to battle me. Are you gonna hit me with your cane? Have at ye! I'm gonna stab you with my dagger! I throw dirt in your eye! Huh! I kick him in the gut! He's down! I don't know what he was thinking, but I admire his bravery. If only that bravery would have been shown on the battlefield and not battling old men! But now, Wahid, my tax collector and warrior, he really wants to buy a settlement. Alright, I mean, go for it. Sure, if you can afford it. He couldn't afford it, but now he has become a vassal. Good. And with this money, I should be able to host a feast. But better yet, I could upgrade my legend and complete it. That'll save me some money, but most importantly, I get access to evangelize the realm. You see how most of my land is Mozarabic? Well, with evangelize to the realm, I can actually convert it to my faith, which is super powerful. I'll hold off on this for a bit now. After all, there's more land to conquer, and we'll host a feast. Good way to get a lot of prestige. A great celebration and quite a lot of prestige, but not as much as I actually needed. But it seems our effort has quelled most of the revolts. No, Abdallah died! Abdallah! What happened to your face, Abdallah? Are all my kids just gonna slowly die? I mean, of course, but I'd like to be dead by then. No man should have to bury his own child. There's great figures for that. Hey, someone's willing to be vassalized. Valit Tifan. Tifan. He said yes, good. But now, I'm being raided. By who? Quran Kadidu. Kadid what? There's Africans raiding me here on the coast. Get the hell out of here. I'm gonna raise my troops and attack you. Don't run away. Face the consequences, you silly guys. Hey, this guy's white. Well, they're dead, and I took back the gold they took. Glorious. Beat up criminals and steal their ill-gotten gains. But now my head hurts and my brain is starting to rot. Tralalelo tralala. He's been watching too many YouTube shorts. Help him! Help him! Oh my god, I just inherited a lot of land. My half brother died. That's sad. That's very sad. But what's good is that we have the land we can give away now. And that means more soldiers. I'm gonna give it to Sheikh Asraf ibn al-Mundir, my grandson. He's a pious lad. He's a good kid. Here you go, grandson. Happy birthday! This man has hired a mercenary company called the Castilian Slaughterers. What were you trying to do, my brother? Well, it is a good moment for me to attack Asturias. I'll only need a little bit more prestige to attack him. And I could get that if I create a duchy. I'll do that. Alright, Alfonso. I got a mercenary troop that needs to be fed. And they eat blood. Declare the war. Raise the troops, including the mercenaries. And then we'll focus our army right on his army. He's going up in the mountains. That's not good. But we have mercenaries, so we win. Paid men fight better. They don't have that thing of fear in before they hit me with the mercenary stare. Oh god, who's that? Count Jakub. How do you have such a large army? And where did it come from? I'm gonna get slaughtered. I'm gonna call in the Agalabids. So glad I saved them. But will it be enough? Will it be in time? Quickly, help! Wait, are we winning? Dear God! Their commander sucks, and my pikemen are holding valiantly. So are my sons. Oh no, my son got wounded. What happened to your face, buddy? I feel like more of my sons have no face than a face at all. We won! Glorious! Let's get in there. Let's beat them up. Haha! Wait, I captured Alfonso! Oh! The king himself! I could torture him, but that's gonna more or less inflict more stress on me than him because I'm so compassionate and generous. Alhamdulillah, Sultan Muhammad the poet is probably the most pious man I've ever met. But I could ransom him and get a bunch of gold. But taking that land, I think that's worth more than anything. That's a lot of titles, that. Now to give this away to my grandson. Happy birthday, Al-Rahman. You get a long and convoluted line of holdings. There you go, buddy. How old are you? You're 4! And my vassal is sending me gold? Thank you! Wow! They're all appreciative of the fact that I'm saving the Umayyads and al-andalus. Very good! I think this will be a time to evangelize to the realm. And it goes from this to this. Very good! Now, this triggered a lot of catalysts towards the hostility phase. It's basically a push and pull between conciliation, meaning, why can't we be friends? Why? And hostility, which is you and your neighbor Greg beating each other up over who takes out the bins on what day. It's an ongoing struggle, just like the Iberian one here. I'll start another legend preemptively to be able to do this decision one more time. This should properly convert all of the land into my faith. Now, we are of the Mashriki culture, and this is Andalusian. Now, it might feel like a bit of cheating here, but if I convert to the local culture of Andalusian, I'm going to be an Andalusian ruler of Andalusia. Does that not make more sense? Mashriki is a great culture, don't get me wrong. We got water rituals, Mubarisun, and dryland dwellers. But Andalusian, well, that's more befitting of the area we're in. And they got tabletop warriors, meaning we can hang out with the homies and play Catan in Catalan. And ritualize friendship, which means automatic access to the befriend scheme. Hell yeah. I'm gonna become Andalusian. And I'm gonna go on my Hajj. And I'm gonna go on a Hajj to Mecca, as every proper ruler should. Not only will this give me a lot of piety, it will also give me a chance to see the world. And seeing the world in Crusader Kings is absolutely broken. We can get so many bonuses from just traveling to different holdings and seeing what's in them by customizing a route. Basically, a grand tour. I'm gonna go up to Venice, then over to Rome. Gonna check out what all the fuss is about. I'll visit my drunkard friend in Cairoan. We'll see the pyramids in Giza alongside the beautiful city of Cairo. Then we stop at St. Catherine's Church, go to Mecca, and then on the way home we stop in Medina, go up, pit stop in Jerusalem, over to Damascus, dinner in Constantinople, and then be back home in time for supper. Very good, let's travel. And would you look at that? My neighbors are more likely to be vassalized now. Perfect, because we're all Andalusians. Very nice. It was those 2 holdings here that were missing. Lovely. You get to be ruled by a machine. He's 8 years old now. Look at how he's grown up. We have arrived in Cagli, in Rome, and I become open-minded. Very good. We're almost there. We just have to stop by here in Cairo, see the sights. My wife died? What? She died from thirst. No. And now I'm sick. I'm blessed by Allah. I can carry onwards. I need a doctor. Ah, yes. Suskind, the Yahudi, my Jewish friend. He'll be a great doctor, as I am currently dying, which is not good. Ah, right, because there's a bloody plague over here. Well, we're playing in Iron Man, so if we die, that completely ruins the entire run. Yippee! I survived! Alhamdulillah! I complete the 7 laps, and I make a sacrifice. I'll do a camel, huh? That's good. I don't think he wanted a camel, as I now have consumption. What did God mean by this? My Jewish doctor is confounded. He's never been encountered with this, as he's not actually a doctor. He's just Jewish. I assumed wrong. I'm willing to try new things. The room was lit up only by a flame of a candle. Facing westward window, Suskin the Jew painted my nails with drops of oil. I felt a heat on my skin as he moved from my hand towards a flame. Do not fret, my Malik. By the wisdom of Allah, you shall be cleansed. My brother in Christ, you're Jewish. Did anything happen? I got the secret deviant, and it greatly reduced my symptoms. Well, my Hajj is done, but I feel like I'm traveling towards the afterlife. Soon I will fly up to heaven, but I'd rather live. No, I feel like living is a better option. And die, that's what he did. And I now get to play a Sultan al-Mundir, a tactician. And well, survival at any cost, but hey, the realm is intact! Alhamdulillah! We're now playing as the tin can of the Umayyad Dynasty, a compassionate, arbitrary, paranoid man. He doesn't have the same crowd as his father, who died on the Hajj, but I can inherit his legend and keep on spreading it. Though any succession is seen as a sign of weakness from vassals, and there's 3 very strong revolts about to be fired, meaning I have to get them under control. But everyone hates me now. Uh-oh, not good. We'll use our newfound troops to summon a large army and defeat the very, very surprised rebels that up until recently were only fighting a duke, now the actual Sultan himself. We have to show them that we can't be messed with. You do not mess with the Malik. Into prison you go. We're seemingly very into martial lifestyle, which is good. We do have to conquer the last bits here. There you go. Revolt over. Very good. Now we've actually fulfilled a lot of the requirements to do the al-andalus dominance, which means we have truly secured the region of Iberia and survived as the Umayyads. But to do that, we're going to need another kingdom. We only have one, and we need to be in hostility, which we're actively moving towards. And we need to completely control Iberia. I feel like that's gonna be easy to do, especially as the Asturians are kinda weak. We can simply take over all of their land in one fell swoop. Let's do it! I am a warrior king, and war is what I'll do. Just be happy that I'm not going to war with you. Seize his holdings! And let's get some more wives. I'm severely lacking in the wife department. Have at this! I might be metal-faced, I might be a glorious warrior, but I am the Malik. Alfonso, you gotta stop fighting me like this. Also, I think your blind wife has stumbled into my prison. Want me to let her out? I'll do it for 84 bucks, how about that, huh? Thank you, buddy. And so, the Asturian lands are ours. And he becomes an adventurer. I just evicted a man that cares for his disabled wife. I'm fine with this. It's honestly fine, it happens. This gives me access to Asturias, a kingdom I could actually create if I had a bit more gold. I do need to create a kingdom title if I am to solve the Iberian crisis, but not for now. For now, we will give this away to Yahya Hayunid. There you go, buddy. That's your land now. Enjoy. Now, we could kindly ask some of our vassals that are Catholic or Mozarabic to turn towards Allah as their true God and Savior. You don't even have to believe it. You just sign the paper, you know? I'm happy with a false conversion, honestly. I don't mind. More or less everyone says no, but this guy's willing to do it for a hook. But it seems that conquering half of Iberia and turning it Muslim, it's gotten the attention of the mustache Italian, actually Swabian, Pope Innocentius. Yeah, okay, buddy, what are you gonna do? Launch a crusade against me? Huh? What? You gave me lover's pokes! That's why you wear the veil like that! God damn it! Divorce! What the hell? I was tricked! Is this my enemies working from within to poison me? They're using wives as biological warfare. That's not ethical. Well, this certainly changes things, as we're now being crusaded. Crusaded? Stop! Well, I mean, at least we have more soldiers than him. It's just the Pope. What is he gonna do? Kill me? I guess we can secure a few alliances. My niece over with my brother-in-law. It's a bit of inbreeding. Listen, when I said any strategy to keep this empire together, I meant it. I'll also get wed with the Polish. Sure, everyone knows that al-Andalus and Poland united under one struggle. I'm just desperate for any alliance at this point. I don't want the Crusaders to come beat me up. I'm usually the one crusading, not being crusaded. Oh, are you married to an old man? Oh, that's your regent. Okay, you're not actually married. Whew, had me worried there. All right, that should have even the odds even better, and yeah, we're absolutely outnumbering him. Oh no, stop that. Well, I got the immortality elixir. I don't think that helps if you chug it before you're about to be stabbed by a crusader. It's not that kind of immortality. Damn it, we're being outnumbered. There's more and more crusaders, including Petty King Alfred, King of Wessex. Get out of here. I don't want any British people coming over to Spain and having vacations. Seriously, that seems like a nightmare. Ah, the crusade, it's coming. God damn it, I'm outnumbered. Call in the allies. The allies, they're not coming? Who's on my side? Yeah, it's a few vassals of mine. Why are my allies not helping? Aglabidians! You're bound by oath! You should help me! Dear God, we gotta scramble for the defense. Raise the army! We'll hold! We'll catch them as they come! Oh, they're coming! Are they walking around us? Well, we survived up until this point. We're not gonna give up now. So the actual war is for Valencia, so that's that coastline. So we should hold up here in like Castello? Oh, what a mess! I'll get a royal architect, and he can fortify the lands, which should make our castles more tanky. I'm not that worried about the crusades, though that obviously sucks. What I'm worried about is my army being stack wiped, and my dastardly vassals taking the chance to just destroy me. And now I'm being raided again. Stop! No, don't steal my kids. He took my son. Get back here. Let him go. Oh, well, I was quickly able to create my legend. And as I rule most of the land, we can quickly do another evangelize to the realm and have the rest become Muvaldi. It's like Vivaldi, but different. Oh, God! The Crusaders! Can we hire some mercenaries? The Saxons? Ubbe Ragnarsson! Son of Ragnar Lothbrok! Are you willing to help the glorious fighters of Islam and become a mujahideen? Hell yeah! How are we gonna win this? We need to unite together. He's going for the... Oh gosh, that's technically Valencia, isn't it? Okay, we have to get him weakened because currently we have 20 war score. But that's gonna disappear as soon as he takes the Fort Sobrarbe. Oh my lord. Where's all my help? Where's Ubbe Ragnarsson, where are you? Oh, there he is. Did you come from Vinland or something? You have no enemies? He's just happy he gets to beat up the Catholics. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Obviously, we can't fight them head on. That's gonna result in us dying. We have to let them be weakened. If they're spread out, dear lord, this is the most pitiful defense of a crusade I've ever seen. We're outnumbered horrifically. Not even Ubbe Ragnarsson is gonna turn this around. And he's a son of Lothbrok, you know? Why is it only Norsemen that are willing to come help us? Seems like an unlikely ally, but I guess they're also against, you know, the church. Tell you what, I will hold here and watch as they run out of supply. But what are we even waiting for? If we could fight them in like hills or something. Alright, thumbs up, let's do this. We're sneaking over so we can fight in mountains. Oh, they're all converging. Hold. No, don't run. You stay! We fight for the glory of Islam! Hold! Wait, my architect was trying to kill me! We're gonna build like a faulty building or something? I'm in the middle of fighting off the Crusaders. This is a bad time to talk about this. Get him in jail. Right, we are defending. No, we're not defending. Ubbe mother Ragnarsson is fighting for the glory of God! Go, Ubbe! Defeat your enemies! Oh god. It's not even the brunt. The Beneventians haven't even arrived. Fight! Oh, we are done for. We are done for! It's Earl Befrith doing a proxy war against Ufbe, avenging his dead Jewish wife. What the hell? Fight! Okay, hold up. We might be able to get some troops in here. It's a bad shot, but we have to take it. I'll go into depth and hire Captain Sirash. That isn't real. Call in the Andalusian. Alleviator troops, quickly, get in there. I'll pay you back later, I promise. Ah, my fucking bones. Come on, fight. That's it. More mercenaries. Oh, I guess I can't go into debt even more. They're like, we'll let you hire one group of mercenaries on credit, but more than that, I'm gonna call the IRS. No! We're losing! We lost! And that's not even all of the Crusaders. What the hell? Ube, we got work to do! We got men to keep... Malik al-Mundir died of old age, and now Malik Sharaf takes over. I guess the stress of fighting and his fragile bones was enough to, well, make him fly up to heaven. The problem is that this character is significantly worse at fighting. And now we have no leader as he died. Ube, get in there. Oh, we're being stack wiped. Oh, my lord. Oh, it's a massacre. No, stop getting... No, don't just conga line in there. What the f***'s wrong with you? Alright, it's not over. It's not over. Technically, that cleared my debt. By technicality. And we can ransom back these people. This is genius. This is genius. That puts me in the green, meaning I can hire more mercenaries on credit. Yes, it's gonna work. Listen, when I said we were gonna use unorthodox tactics, credit fraud for mercenary hirement, it's included. I just keep taking out more credit cards so I can hire more mercenaries, so I can fight God. Now go, get in there. Oh my God, who is this? It's King Alfred! He's a legend with 33 martial! We can't win against this. But who's that? Prince Kuda... Come on, get in here! Ube! Ragnarsson! Are we winning? Are we turning it around? Oh, it's by... Wait, that's Ube! He's taking the lead! He's leading the charge! We win! We won! We captured King Alfred! Oh, we have to. I'm sorry if this goes against the conventions, but death to you, Alfred! He's too powerful to be left alive. All right. We need to swiftly drive these Crusaders out of our lands. Don't let them recuperate. Don't let them unite. We need to keep fighting as long as we have the advantage with the mercenaries. They're not gonna stay around forever, especially once they realize that the Czechs are gonna bounce. We need to reconquer some of the lost territories. We can win, lads. We can win. And I think the Crusaders are starting to starve now as well. Ho, 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 glorious. Keep beating them up! Divide and conquer, lads! Who's this? Ethelwulf, the other son of Ethel. Can we ransom him for money? We can! Oh my God, we can take out another loan! If we keep capturing these lords and ransom them back, we can get gold. Oh, I'm a genius! I'm a goddamn tactical genius! Now siege back our holdings! Siege! We have to survive! This is utterly chaos. But I think they only have one more holding left. And when I take that, I'm gonna get so much war score because they technically don't control any of the war targets, which is good because I'm actively losing soldiers from attrition here. Come on, siege it back, lads. We can do this. Come on. Yes. They took another holding down there and we lost the mercenaries. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, divide and conquer, lads. Come on. Divide and conquer. Who's this? We captured the king of Francia. He must be worth a lot. 200 gold! That's more mercenaries. Get the best ones. Money is not real. I've proven it time and time again. I quickly counter the sieges. There we go. They no longer hold any territory. Now fight! Yes! Defeat them! Remove Crusader from our land! Come on, we got this! Oh, it's been grim. But we must... We did it! We stopped the crusade! Glorious! The cross is broken! Holy moly. I'm telling you, the Umayyads, they will endure. Manipulating marriages, committing check fraud to hire mercenaries to fight the Crusaders. Add that one to the list of unorthodox battle tactics. But now, I think it's high time we really focus on ending the struggle with al-andalus dominance. And all we will need is one more kingdom title. And to do that, we're gonna need gold. Now, the fact that we spent so much on mercenaries, yeah, a small fortune, but hey, at least we're alive. Now, a way to earn more money is to implement the zakat, a luxury tax. It's gonna give me way more gold. And now, I guess we start saving. Now, to create a kingdom title, like Badajoz over here, we're gonna need 425 gold. It's gonna take a while, but it's absolutely achievable. Unless Sheikh Yahya ibn Zakaria of Asturias de Oviedo, the man with only one eye, but two options for his lovers, is trying to do some sort of faction. I won't fucking have that. To earn a bit extra gold, I'll switch over to the main focus, over here in stewardship. There's a lot of ways to earn money, like extorting your subjects, but I think we actually have enough already. from good tax management and the extra zakat will create badajos. And now, after 31 years of struggling, fighting, and battling, we have the ability to completely end the Iberian struggle and dominate the land, thus becoming the conquistador. Al-Andalus dominance! The history of our people is as complex as we are diverse. We have fought, we have defended, and most importantly, we have used unorthodox battle tactics. And thus, we have become one. Glorious! This means we can fully unlock a dynasty legacy and more, as we have a whopping 6,800 renown. That's bloody ridiculous, frankly. And considering how much nepotism we've used, which is another great strategy, I'll go with coterie. This is all about having your family in positions of power. Very good. But of course, it's not a complete Iberia until we've taken everything in Iberia. I'm so sorry, Navarrese people, but I'm gonna have to take your land. What a glorious way to end it. 1 battle for 50 war score and 1 son captured. And that's 100. Thank you very much. Only one thing left to do, and that's to actually get coronated. Can't be out here ruling with no legitimacy. That's not proper. And we create a glorious holy order, of course. And now I swear an oath. And that oath is that I want to party, according to the scriptures. And so my reign can begin. Unchallenged, unquestioned, undoubtedly. Is this a goddamn revolt? Well, I guess some things truly never change. And that, my friends, is where I'm gonna end it here. We have truly survived as the Umayyads. Just kidding. Let me beat these people up. This time with the Mujahideen. How about you, rebels? But that brings a thing to mind. We are of a different version of the mainline Islam of this era. And the head of faith, the caliph, rules from here. What if he were to lose power and became a puppet of the Crusaders? We knew how powerful they can be. We need to be the head of faith. I must go on a hajj. I have a very heretical idea. But hey, if you haven't realized by now, heretical and unorthodox ideas is how we survive. So off we go and hopefully won't die like our father. And so we have arrived. And now we may return. I have some ideas. Now I want to appoint a righteous caliph. And that caliph, well, that should be me. I should be the head of faith. But to do that, I'm gonna need gold. And to get gold, well, sometimes to be righteous, you have to sin a little. And I make Prince Ashraf, my brother, give me 200 gold. Thank you very much. I am now the Caliph. Caliph Sharaf, the Conquistador. And there we go. We have survived, both physically and spiritually, as we completely rule all of Iberia and have ended the struggle. Our faith is dominant, powerful and unquestioned, as I am the very caliph myself. Our dynasty is very much alive and very glorious, following its motto: respect, valor and nobility. Revolts? Pitiful. Too weak to even send an ultimatum. And that, my friends, is how you survive as the Umayyads in Crusader Kings 3. I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Talking about the next one, you can find it right here on screen. Check it out, it's really good. I made it myself, okay? With the help of an editor, but it's really good. And I'll see you in that one, okay? Bye!